There you have Europe right now, live, preparing for World War III. You got the Democrats preparing for sabotage tonight. And in this video, I'm going to show you so much propaganda, it's probably going to get me booted off of YouTube. There is just so much lies out there, and people are drinking it like Kool-Aid, like watching the evening news.
Expect Donald Trump to say many things that are false, including perhaps Russian information. What we will not hear from Donald Trump, however, is the truth.
We know that he's going to lie, that he's going to be completely divorced from reality in terms of what he describes.
That State of the Union speech is going to be a farce. I think it's going to be a MAGA pep rally.
We can make sure the American people understand that this man is not keeping the promises that have a real impact in their lives.
And he's keeping the promises there, Omar from Minnesota. The promise of maybe you gotta go. And who's voting for these people? They're winning. And here, I got another one. How about the 51 Democrats that say, yes, we shall have men in women's sports? I clearly feel like I am living in a South Park episode that everyone's like, yeah, Also, I've been getting so much heat and people are like, that's it, I unsubscribe because I support this. 6 daughters, I have grandkids. I do not want them in sports where they go up against a guy that's 555 pounds of muscle. And just when I pivot just a little bit on this channel, like, yes, I will continue to talk about the economy and the stock market. Oh, it's really bad, which I will in this video. You could do me a huge favor, hit subscribe to kind of make up for all the pain and all the loss that I'm feeling when I speak the truth. Just want to balance it with this. This is the overspending. This is our debt, our deficit. We're all in trouble. And now we're going into we're in a recession because we're stopping the fraud, but we're not stopping the propaganda. Watch. And this is the script they are all reading from.
I will immediately bring prices down starting on day one.
That ain't true. That's what you just heard. Since day one of Donald Trump's presidency, prices are not down, they're up. Inflation is getting worse, not better. The prices of groceries, gas, housing, eggs, of essentials, it's not getting better, it's getting worse. Meanwhile, Donald Trump has done enough goose eggs to lower prices. Instead, he's pardoned violent criminals who savagely beat police officers.
Letting Elon Musk take a chainsaw.
He's letting Elon Musk take a chainsaw to vital government programs, and then, even worse, giving him access to Americans' most sensitive data, Social Security.
I'm just gonna stop it there because I can't. My brain, the propaganda, and this is what got me busted last time on YouTube. Video, sorry, demonetized, poof, your video's gone. It was when legacy media, same thing. I mean, there was probably like 50 boxes. Now, some of you might say, well, that's just 3 people. Really? Here, do you guys see this? They're all, every single one of them. I could probably go on for 20 minutes. They're all reading off of the same propaganda script. And now tonight, it's gonna be another clown show, right? I just hope they stop this orange man from saying that we're leaving NATO. That is when all hell breaks loose. Which, breaking news, I have unconfirmed reports that President Trump will announce that U.S. is leaving NATO in his joint address to U.S. Congress tonight. Trump says tomorrow will be huge. I will tell you like it is. Which, guys, as you know, I am not rah-rah Trump. There is no Trump tattoos, no MAGA on me. I have no agenda, and I lose more money when I talk about this stuff. Actually, I lose money, subscribers. Hey, look at that. It's like gain the world, lose your soul, just backwards. Well, unless I screwed that one up, which I usually do, but I want to be honest with you guys, and let's have a conversation here. Yes, I will never divert from my 2 key principles. Start a business, trade equities. Oh, by the way, your equities, oops, I wonder who could have told you about that. You are now below the 200-day moving average in the NASDAQ. Good luck. As you know, this little line of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. That's usually bull market, bear market. And this is how I make money. I make money up and then I make money down. I did promise someone in the comments that I would do TA on an indice, so I will get to that. Just know it's scary times. But here's the scoop. Some Dems plot to disrupt Trump's speech to Congress. Also, did you guys catch this? Schumer was meeting with Zelensky and the other guy. And this was going down right before this. Like, oh, just in, Kitty, do we have an investigation? This is all set up. The deep state, the propaganda media is all controlling this. And orange guy bad, orange guy wants war. Whatever the media says, it's always opposite. So hey, Pam, while you're over there getting the Epstein dump, can you look into this one, please? Did the Democrats nudge Ukraine Zelensky to reject mineral deal with U.S.? Well, they already had a mineral deal. There was no mineral deal. Here's what a report is saying. Please, let us read. Even though I hate reading. Is that you? I do audiobook. Sorry. This meeting, that's why I like YouTube, because I can watch it. And there's lots of squirrels. Just took place hours before Zelensky was due to meet with Trump. And it seems that Democrat leaders in Washington were advising Zelensky to reject Trump's proposed deal. What? I think we might have a mandate here. We the people. Someone please throw these people in jail. According to a New York Post op-ed, the deal would have seen Ukraine and the U.S. partner to mine Ukraine's rich rare earth mineral deposits, which the proceeds being used to help rebuild Ukraine as per the report. Which that sounds about right. Actually, how it works is we blow everything up, but in the back rooms, we make money blowing things up. They make money, and then we already have the people that are going to go in and rebuild it. See? And then the propaganda machine comes out and gives you the narrative, where the people in business, like me, make all the money. Which as a capitalist, I do not like it when these guys make the money, or these guys make the money. These guys have made so much money, it would make your teeth fall out. Also, I think he's like, I think we're missing some money. Ask Chuck. Oh, and rumor has it wasn't just sweet old Chuck that was in on this. Obama's team, including Blinken and all these people here, they're doing it too. Because why is that, my friends? There is money to be stolen. Oh, and this just in, breaking exclusive, Roger Stone calls for AG Palm Bandy. Like that when my brain takes those two vowels and switches. It's pretty good up in there. To launch a criminal investigation into Democrat leaders that illegally, is it illegal? Held a shadow diplomatic meeting with Zelensky. Put that one up there too. Yeah, I'm just excited about this. Get this one going, Pam Bondi. But I'm like, let's just handle one thing at a time. Pam Bondi makes bombshell announcement truckload. Finally, you gonna give it to us, Pam? Jeffrey Epstein files that get my channel banned, because if you say that, you get in trouble. We get them Friday. Yeah, thousands of pages, documents. All right, Cash is gonna get me a detailed report. So let's do this, Pamela. This one is the one we've been waiting for. But let's listen into the excuses, because she's blonde and she's cute, and I'm into blonde cute. Also, if you're like, bravo, you're married. She's turning 60 this year, ladies. What, I can't find chicks in retirement homes hot? Actually, I think I said cute.
We all did. And the FBI handed over a couple hundred pages of documents. But, you know, Sean, I gave them a deadline of Friday at 8 a.m. to get us everything. And a source had told me where the documents were being kept. Southern District of New York, shock. So we got them all by, hopefully all of them, Friday at 8 a.m., thousands of pages of documents. I have the FBI going through them, and Cash is also, now that we have Cash here, it's a game changer, of course, and Cash is going to, Director Patel, is going to get us a detailed report as to why the FBI withheld all of those documents.
Okay. You didn't find out, less than 24 hours before the release, you got a whistleblower that confirmed that there were way more documents that they were supposed to turn over, and then you found out just before that.
Well, sure. And you're looking at these documents going, these aren't all the Epstein files. You know, there were flight logs, there were names and victims' names. And we're going, where's the rest of the stuff? And that's what the FBI had turned over to us. And so a source said, whoa, all this evidence is sitting in the Southern District of New York. Yeah. So based on that, I gave them the deadline, Friday at 8, a truckload of evidence arrived. It's now in the possession of the FBI. And, you know, we're going to go through it as fast as we can, but go through it very cautiously.
We have files being dumped. We got stock market being dumped, crypto being dumped, banks being dumped, unrealized losses. What, $500 million right now? Well, that's just in a quarter. But hey, kids, this is fine. Nothing to see here. Everything's great. Don't worry about the tariffs. Don't worry about the Great Depression. Don't worry about every time that there was tariffs that were followed by Great Depression. Just don't get me wrong. I am down with this. If Canada's like, hey, you impose that, we're like, we'll impose that. Actually, Canada's threatening to kill off our electricity. I'm still mad at that hockey match. It was unfair. Also, my Canadians, I love you guys. I know we just joke. But it's coming in from Canada, Mexico, everywhere. Tariff everywhere. Target, Best Buy warn U.S. consumers of tariff price hikes, along with stagflation, along with a stock market crash. Where's the crash, Bravo? By the way, stock markets don't crash. They just crash into the next limb and then the next limb. It's like Europe preparing for World War III. It takes time, everyone. As a financial channel, it gets difficult because I know big picture. And I give you big picture, I give you little picture, and you're like, I want to crash now. Well, how about 3.3 trillion? Gone. Is 3.3 trillion a crash? I'm going to throw that one on the Barbie as a crash. Also known as 330 billion per trading days in the last 10 days. And hey, what's in your wall? How's today doing? Oh, and really quick, one of you guys sent this to me. Here are some historic tariffs Canada hits America with, and I should probably just pop over to my email box. Just see what you can see what it looks like. What does Bravo deal with every single day? Milk, 270%, cheese, 245%, butter, 298%. Where's my good stuff that goes on the pancakes? Good old Canadian-made maple syrup. Doesn't that make you want to have maple syrup tonight? There's a fun fact. Ask any one of my kids who makes the best pancakes. I'll fight you on this one. I mean, mine do require heart disease, but they are crispy. Those edges, I make them. Got it from my mom. Load that thing up with butter. Oh, it is so good. Also, in regards to tariff, I'll have Donald explain. Please explain to, he wants someone to explain to Trudeau of Canada that when he puts a regulatory tariff on the U.S., our reciprocal tariff will immediately increase by a like amount. And I say that's fair in love and war. Also coming in from, I get so many of these. Also, Will, you guys don't need to send me these things. It's like everyone sends me stories that I already have. But which one do you want to read? Eating Crow? I don't know that one yet. Oh, and this is Scott, which I always make fun of a Scott. Scott says I put 2,000 into an account. It's up to 4,200. Hey, good job, Scott. Boy, so people actually make lots of money by learning how to do this stuff? You can't do that with politics. And then next email, we got Drake. He only did one contract, but on profit. Congratulations. I really want to know the Eating Crow. Let's do this. You are a genius. Up, I'm doing some math here, 300%. Wow, if anyone could have possibly predicted this. Now, if you're like, wait, how's everyone making money? You're telling me I can make 132% on DT when the market's going down. Come on. I'm going to show you how to do it now. Sorry, I hit Big Mike. For the future, so your digits can go up. So I'm going to click on Dow. Then I'm going to click on See on Super Chats. And then everyone's going to see this and they're going to run away. Don't run away, Larry. I'm going to show you how to make money right now. And I'm also going to tell you it's going to go down and up at the same time, which confuses everyone. But you see this white trend line right there. You don't want to break that. You broke it. Now your price target is here, Larry. So that means it's going to go down from there all the way down there. But I'm going to buy it and swing it up. I know, confusing. Also, because I read every single one of your comments, and I usually like most of them, please do not comment negatively, big word on this, unless you know what this is. If you say, oh, you said it was going to go down, you're missing it. I think overall big picture, macro, bad. But I'm still going to make millions and millions and billions of dollars every single day. Maybe even trillions doing this. Watch, I'm going to show you. It's stupid. I'm not calling you stupid for not knowing how to do this, but you have an hour and 49 minutes. $99. It's going to go to $2.99. And I have over 50 videos giving you step-by-step videos. Click here. And this is how many I have left. I mean, I'll add to it later. But setting up your indicators, how to set up new Bravo, flag, wedge, my trading studio. Let the trade come to you. And the second I'm done, it goes to $2.99. Done. All the way up to 1,000 with all my other courses. But you watch this. Watch. You get a swing down. Oh, beat down. You want one candle close above the Bravo 9. Before you put in a buy. The Bravo 9 is this blue line. Now you see that one can't see purple. Oh, and then boop. But if you were to pull up this one, you'd go, that's probably not a good entry. Do you see? That would be right there. You're not entering. You want to know where you're entering? Do you see where that cross is right there? One candle close, you write it all the way up till it hits 9, and then you take profit. With leverage, add a couple zeros to that. So let's say you're up 5%. Maybe you're up 50%, which is probably the same that you did right there. Same thing over and over and over. So now, big picture, Dow Jones Industrial Average, it's going to go down. You are going to bounce. Do you see? It bounced on my indicator. And then it's going to get stopped there. It's probably going to go all the way down. It's going to almost maybe make that price target, and it's going to start to hook up. Now, you could have shorted this on the way down. My futures course teaches you that. You can make 50% up, 50% down, 50% up, 50% down. I do this in the options market. I have a watch list. If you want to follow along, do these same digits in the crypto market. I have a watch list. Oh, and in regards to technology like crypto, you have the NASDAQ. That was a report. It said, oh my gosh, it's under the 200. No, it's actually bouncing. So you might even actually be able to trade this one first. QQQ. It's also leveraged. Do you have confirmation on this? No. Think the NASDAQ, again, I'm throwing salami on the wall, is going to go up tomorrow. I'm going to go with yes. By about 51%. I mean, if you had purple on down here, 85%. See, that's called confluence. And I hate teaching on this channel. Take a course on it. Like, here's the Bravo 9. This is confluent. Guys, get the knowledge in your head and start businesses every year and trade equities. Make lots of digits and then go put dents in the universe. And with that, I love you. I will see you tomorrow.